back, and I know y'all missed me. For my tribe, the people who actually follow and listen and tune in, I know y'all missed me. Surface Level Conversations was a great start to this journey on healing, deep conversations, relationship conversations, conversations about parenting. Surface Level Conversations had a lot of great gems, great lessons, and a lot of value. And I hope that Surface Level Conversations actually added so much value to my life. Hopefully, as much value to my life as it did to you all's. Not my life, but you all's life. So today I am announcing In Deep with Indy. This is my first episode. And let me tell y'all, I have been going back and forth with myself. Like, what am I going to do? What are we going to do here? Am I going to do I have like 9 different titles, y'all. I have some bullet points. Listen, I'm changing the game. So you're gonna see me look at my phone sometimes. Don't be frightened. Don't be wondering. Don't do any of that because what's happening is I am actually looking at my notes a little bit, okay? So on today's episode of In Deep with Indy, I am going to dive in to healing, of course. But before I do that, I don't know if y'all know, but I do have a book called Echoes of Love, Lessons of Loss. It is available on Amazon to purchase. Now, if you want to purchase my book through me, you definitely can. And I will ship it, okay? Y'all, I will ship. So yeah, either way, Amazon or through me, just DM me if you would like to purchase the book through me. I know a lot of people have been doing that because I get the majority of the proceeds. So before I get started, I got a trick for y'all. I'm going to read one of my poems, okay? This poem is called The Path of Healing. And I don't know if I want to read the whole thing. I think I want to leave a cliffhanger because y'all need to get the book. So let's see. Healing, they say, is a journey, not a destination. The spiral path of growth and unlearning, a sacred revelation. It begins with cracks in the wall of what you've always known, breaking apart the foundation of a self once fully grown. It's the shedding of skins, the peeling of layers, the whisper of ancestors, the hum of silent prayers. It's unlearning the lies that life once sold you and finding truths and wounds that still hold you. Healing is walking blind through corridors of pain, fingers tracing the walls, feeling scars remain. It's not the pretty picture they paint with ease. It's tears in the night and falling to your knees. It's letting go of people, places, and things, releasing attachment to what no longer brings peace, love, or alignment to the path you pursue. For not everyone can follow where your soul calls to you. Healing feels like breaking, bending to the brink, a heavy heart sinking, a mind overrun to think. It's questioning God when silence is all you hear and finding that home was never truly near. Yet, that sorrow, a seed takes root, a lesson in pain that bears untold fruit. It's the tears that cleanse, the fire that refines, turning bruises to badges and chaos to signs. Okay, so that's not the entire poem, but like I said, I am gonna leave a little cliffhanger, and y'all, I apologize. I don't know why the corner of my eye is itching. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So today's episode is the silent battles that we fight alone. This all deals with healing. Has it ever been a point in your life where you feel like no one understands you? That you're all alone and that you are putting on this facade, smiling in everyone's faces, when you know that you have so many traces of pain that you are still battling inside. You got to fight these battles alone due to the fact that no one understands you. No one will understand why you're fighting the same battle, or no one understands why this new battle has arisen, because you are healed, right? You're on a whole different level. So nothing should even actually affect you in different ways. You should have emotional intelligence, and you should be moving with that with ease, especially as a woman. You're supposed to flow because that is divine femininity. It's crazy, right? I get it. And I want to let you know that you're not alone, that we all fight battles. We do. The silent ones that silently kills us inside. So hopefully today's episode helps you understand those battles and help you actually make it through each one, because you're not alone. So with that being said, I'm going to go to my first bullet point. And that is why healing is often a solo journey. As I said, healing is a journey and not a destination. And sometimes, especially at the beginning, it is a solo piece. Because a lot of times when you are healing, you need to be in silence to hear, to feel, to think, to see, to become aware of you and all that you've endured and everything that you are healing from. You have to be able to sit with your emotions, those uncomfortable emotions that no one likes, those uncomfortable emotions that you're like, look, I don't have time for this. I honestly just want to get past it. I don't want to feel it no more. Those emotions where you are literally in bed at night, not able to sleep with tears running down your eyes. And if you are a mother like me, you have to get in that shower and cry and pray and meditate and cry. And that's what you have to do. Healing alone is a part of it. You have to be able to literally sit and write and understand, not hear everybody's opinions and everybody's thoughts and the judgment that comes with whatever you're going through and whatever you're healing from. You can't bring anyone into your space, because a lot of times misery loves company. And sometimes when you're healing, you're a little miserable, right? You're miserable in certain areas in life. And you don't need to bring anybody into that. You want to make sure that you're healed to where you're not rubbing off on anyone else. You know, the times when you're feeling just down and out and you just don't feel like talking, but then you talk and it's all negative. Or when you're just sitting here and you are just in this bad space and you're hearing everything and seeing everything from a wounded point of view because you haven't healed yet. So now you're taking everyone's comments or judgment. I'm going to take out the judgment. I'm going to say the comments or them trying to help you. You're going to take it wrong. Or when one of your friends or even your significant other that you're trying to date talks to you about something that they see in you, because they're real and they want to help you, and you lash out. You push everybody away and you start hurting people around you. You got to heal sometimes alone. And a lot of times God will take away all the distractions, and God will make it to where There is no more distractions, only you and God. So God can help you, can talk to you, and can direct you. So a lot of times when you're alone, that's a great place to be, because now you can do a lot of self-care. You don't have anyone trying to lean on you, especially if you're an empathetic person and you have that energy where everyone wants to talk to you. And yet you're sitting here like, I need someone to talk to. I'm going through this. Because a lot of times if there's other people involved, then you start neglecting you and your needs and what you need to do in order to heal. So when you're alone, you're able to heal properly. No distractions, no needing to give your energy to everyone around you, no putting yourself on the back burner, no taking in the extra, no judgment or no other words outside of what God is trying to tell you. You hear it, then you get to love on you again. You get to see you again. You get to relearn you versus trying to learn everyone else and cater to them. You can cater to yourself. So, yeah, healing alone. The next one is the power of sitting with your emotions instead of running from them. I just spoke on that. First, you do have to sit with your emotions. And I know it's really hard. A lot of times, especially those uncomfortable emotions of pain, sadness, hurt, anger, anguish, the emotions of confusion, the emotions of disappointment, sitting with those and processing through it, asking yourself, how did I get here? When did I arrive here? When did this emotion first start? Is this something from my past, or is this something that's from my present? What triggered me? How am I supposed to deal with this? How do I deal with this? What part did I play in allowing myself to get to this emotion? What am I doing? Do I know who I am? Do I know my worth? Am I comfortable and confident within myself and God? These type of emotions. The emotion that is at the place where you're like, ugh, I can't do this. I don't want to sit in this. Please, like God, calling people and trying to move past those emotions without processing them, they end up coming out in a very toxic way. A very, very toxic way. So it's very important for you to sit with those emotions and process through them and know what to do with them, know how to use those emotions as power. Yeah, those uncomfortable emotions are not negative emotions. There is no negative emotion. It becomes negative when you hold that emotion in, sweep it up underneath the rug, try to cover it with different things. And when I say cover it, it's like covering it with your people, places, and things, and to run away from it so that you don't feel it. And what happens is it's still there. And it's lingering. It's just waiting for you to just keep stomping on it. And trust me when I say it's going to keep on coming up. And as it keeps building and you keep running, you're going to end up running into it. And when you run into it, you're going to step on this mine, this bomb, and it's going to explode. And when it explodes, it's going to come out in different ways. Anger is going to turn into rage. That pain is going to turn into rage. That sadness is going to turn into rage. And that rage is going to become regret, because you're going to do something that you never thought you would do. And it's going to mess your life up in a different way. Then again, it may not mess your life up, but you may lose people that is dear to you because of how you acted. You may lose opportunities that could have changed your life because of how you acted, and you acted out of emotions. So you have to have that emotional intelligence to understand yourself and then understand your emotions. So you have to sit with those emotions and you have to feel them. So when you sit with it, you have to feel it. And when you feel it, you have to understand it. And when you understand it, you have to sit here and you have to know how to use it, know how to move past it, know how to use it, and know how to turn that pain into progress, that pain into prosperity, that sadness into sensation. Okay? Y'all, I'm thinking of words. It's what it is. Sensation. Okay? You have to literally know what to do with each of those emotions. And I promise you, it's going to work itself through it. And when you understand it, you're able to talk about it. You're able to get the lesson from it because there's always a lesson. There's always something or some part that you played in getting to that emotion. I can promise you that. We're going to get out of the victim mindset, babies. We are. Because no one did anything to you. No one. We got to get out of the point. Yes, granted, trust me, someone putting their hands on you, they did something to you. But we have to get out of the taking it personal. It was my fault. You did this because of something I did wrong. Oh my God, like, how could you do this to me? Baby, how could they not? They're sick. They have their own emotions that they don't even know how to deal with them. They don't know how to sit with them. So it's coming out in that toxic way. And now you're getting it. Now, do you know why sometimes healing alone is better? Do you see that? Because a lot of people who aren't healed and they're trying to heal, they're hurting people. And then you're in that. And now you're taking everything personal when it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. This means that you can become that person too if you don't know how to deal with your emotions. So you have to sit with those emotions. And lastly, how to hold space for your pain when no one understands it. Lastly, how to hold space for yourself when no one understands your pain. That's that's hard because a lot of times we get caught in this thing of you just don't understand. And you get caught trying to explain your pain, trying to explain the reason why you feel this way, trying to explain the reason why it hurts so badly to people who don't have the same perspective as you, that aren't going through the same things as you. And if they have been through what you've been through, they experienced it in a whole different way. So then it's still no understanding there, right? So at this point, you have to learn how to hold space for yourself. And what I mean by that is holding space for you to be able to work through everything and not trying to blame you and saying that you're weak or whatever the case may be. Holding space to where you're sitting here and you're able to cry and release. Holding space for you to be able to heal properly. Holding space for your self care, holding space for your conversations that you may just have in that journal or may just have on that nature walk or may just have in your home, in your shower, wherever it may be by yourself. Holding space for the fact that your feelings are valid and that pain that you're feeling, that's valid. It's valid. It's there for a reason. Holding space for you to know that it's okay for me to feel this way. It's okay for me to hurt. It's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me to be in this anguishing pain with this heartbreak, right? It's okay. And I'm going to heal. But the only way I can heal is if I release. And I want to release it in a healthy way. So right now, no one is going to understand me but me. And that's okay. Because we're not taking it personal when someone don't see things from your perspective or don't understand you how you want them to understand you. We're not taking that personally. No. What we're going to do is we're going to put us first. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put us first. And we're going to sit here and we're going to make sure that we have space for ourselves. Put that phone on Do Not Disturb and make sure that you can't call me twice and it's going to come through because it's not. Yeah. Everybody go to voicemail unless it's your children. I'm just saying. I'm a mama. So can't send the kids to voicemail. Take that time to go to that spa. Take that nature walk and release. Okay? Yeah. Do that meditation, that yoga in your living room, or go ground and do it. You got to hold space for yourself. Put you first this time and release that pain. Understand that pain. Feel it. Ooh, feel it. Don't try to get past it too quickly. You want to feel it. You want to feel it. You want to understand it because you don't want to go back to it. Hold space for yourself. Hold space for that pain. This was an amazing episode. I actually was talking to myself. I was talking to myself a lot of it. And I usually do that all the time. So I don't just want to talk to myself. I hope that I got the message across to you all as well. And I hope that this episode helps you with your healing journey and that it makes you want to tap that subscribe button and that bell that gives you some notifications to me. Hopefully this episode make you want to support and buy my book. Or hopefully this episode just makes you want to sit alone and heal. I'm your host, Indy the Goddess. Or just call me Indy. Or call me Goddess. Whichever one. I hope that you enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and I hope that it brought you healing or helped you to start your healing journey. I can't wait to talk to y'all about this episode. Make sure that you leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Follow me on Instagram, Indy with Indy. Follow my author page, Indy the Goddess. And let's build this tribe, build this community, and let's go deep. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace, love, and